This is a program to record swimming competition and record the result. We will split each task into a separate function so that it can carry out a specific job. Show menu function will print out all available functions for the user to enter from 1 to 5. We will define input swimmers function. In this function, we will create an empty list to hold all the user input and use a while loop. While the length of the name list is less than 5, the loop will run to ask the user to enter the swimmer name. And if the user input is an empty string, it will prompt an error and ask the user to re-enter the name again. Only if the user input a valid string, it will append the name into the list. This function return statement is 5 names in a list. Next, input timing function takes the swimmer name list as a parameter. In this function, declare an empty list to hold all the timing. For loop is used for iterating over the swimmer's name list, asking the user to enter each swimmer timing, then append the float value into the list. This function return statement is 5 float number in a list.
Print result function take two parameters, swimmer name list and timing list. Start by setting an index, variable I as 0 to be used in the while loop to iterate through both lists. Each loop print the index of both lists, the name and the time, until I becomes 5, then it will exit the loop.
Lastly, printing the fastest time using the Python min method, you will return the lowest value in the time list. Print result 2 function take two parameters, swimmer name list and time list. Similarly, we set condition I for indexing as 0, then create an empty list called main list to save 5 subgroup lists later. Using while loop, we iterate through and get the name and the time for each swimmer from both lists, then group the value in a list and append it into the main list. Before we run sort method to get the rank of the result, we create getTime function to return the time value that is positioned in index 1 in each group list. Then Python sort method sort the list ascending by default. With the key parameter, we specify the sorting criteria by time as the comparison key. By now, the main list will be sorted from the shortest to the largest time. Then use for loop to iterate through the list to print each name and time of the swimmer. Optionally, I have a run check and show result function for condition checking for both print result and print result 2 function. Since both functions take the same parameter, this function will check and ensure both name and time lists are available before we run the selected option. First condition, if the length of the swimmers and the time list is equal to 0, meaning no data, it will run input swimmer name, then run input timing function. Second case, if swimmer list length is 5 and timing length is 0, it will prompt user and ask for timing input. Lastly, only with name and time list available, it will run the print result based on the parameter being passed in. Having all the functions ready, we can run the program by setting the condition of a variable under run menu as true and declare the swimmers, name list and the timing list with an empty list. Use while loop based on the run menu condition, it will show the menu and prompt user to enter their menu option. At any time, if user select option 1, it will rewrite the data by clearing the name and time list if there is any existing data and extend the new swimmer name list. Same for menu option 2, first clear the timing list, then check if the swimmer list exists. If no, prompt to add name, only then you will proceed to add timing. For menu option 3 and 4, we run check and show result function with a parameter as the user option to decide which print result function to run. If the parameter input is 3, it will run the print result. If parameter 4, it will run print result 2. Option 5, we will change the run menu option to false to stop the loop and display the ending message. If the user entered any value other than 1 to 5, it will prompt a sorry invalid selection message and continue the loop to ask the user to enter the menu option.